Well, hi, and welcome back to my channel. This is Annie Kamai, and this is Akamai Chats. Today, I'm very excited about our topic because it is something that I used to do, and my daughter used to do. She was very, very good at it, and that is retail sales. So we're going to talk about if you were in retail sales and you retired, you want to get to start a business again and you really don't want to be in retail anymore because retail is a grind. It really, really is. I mean, if you want to do that, or if you are in retail and like I said, it's a grind and a lot of people want to get out, but you get trapped in this, you get trapped in it because, the hours are very long. And, if you have a job where you just keep working long hours, it's hard to get out and go and apply and do interviews and stuff like that for jobs, just because of the grind. And like I said, my daughter was in it. She wanted to get out of it for a long time. And it's real easy to get sucked into it and stay in retail when you're like from your 20s until you're like, 40 or 50. I know people who've been in it that long. And it's not, after a while, it's not a fun business to be in. So anyway, let's talk about what you could do to get out of your retail job, or if you did it full time, you can start a business. Okay, what kind of businesses can you start? All right, so here we go. Personal shopping and styling service. You do that already especially when you do retail, like fashion retail, like Kate Spade or Victoria's Secret or H&M, those kind of stores. You kind of already are in the styling business, where you curate outfits for your customers and you help them, pair things together and things like that. So you could do your own custom styling service, and maybe even a shopping service, right? Your personal shopper. You could do an online retail store because you already kind of know the inner workings of how retail works, and about like helping customers to find solutions, to find the things that they need. You can do an online retail store where you can either make products to sell, or you could sell other people's products, like reselling. You become a authorized dealer or whatever for different brands. You could do your own retail store and market stall or pop-up shop. This is super fun. That's a thing now, is pop-ups, right? So let's say somebody has like a home-based business, and you're retailing, you're selling clothing items or baby things or whatever. They like to do pop-up shops. So some of the malls, I haven't seen them too much here, but the malls, well, they have empty, like if they have an empty space, they will open it up and they will let somebody do a pop-up. So they bring customers to that shopping center, because if I was doing a pop-up, I would be promoting the heck out of it to get people to come down and buy my things. Whereas it's different from a craft fair or like a swap meet kind of flea market kind of situation, where you've got a ton of competition around you. But if you have a pop-up, people are coming specifically to see you. So you could do that when you have, like, let's say you have your online store and you want to do something in person that's not a craft fair. You could schedule a pop-up. Home staging and interior decorating. So let's just say that you worked in a furniture store. Maybe you helped with the merchandising or the styling of the furniture. You could help people with, and this is especially true for like high-end customers. You could help them style their homes, or do some home interior decorating. And you could even be like a personal shopper for these people to buy things to decorate their home. So I think that would be kind of a really fun business. You're shopping with other people's money. How fun is that? And let's see, sales training and coaching. So when you do retail sales, you really are a salesperson. You've got to get the people to buy the things that are in your store, because you have goals that you have to make, and you sometimes you make commissions in, like the higher end stores, you make commission. And so you are a salesperson. So you could go into a store and be a professional sales trainer and give the teams tips and tricks on how to convert customers from being a shopper to a buyer. So that would be a great business. Thrift shop or consignment shop. I love that idea. So not necessarily opening up a thrift shop. You could if you wanted to, but maybe you could do an online thrift shop. How fun would that be? You do an online thrift shop. You go to swap meets and maybe like Goodwill, Salvation Army, and buy some things, and then you resell them. So that's called retail arbitrage. When you buy things at retail and you sell it again at retail. But typically, you like to get it on sale or at a really low price. You can maybe offer, like, you bundle all these things together and offer them a super cheap price, and then you can sell them on your online thrift shop, or you could do a like a pop-up, or you can sell things at a consignment shop. So consignment, if you don't know, is where, like, let's say you have some really fancy dresses. Oh, my sleeve is crooked. Sorry. Let's say you have some really fancy dresses, right? You used to go to or you have some suits that you used to wear to work, but you don't wear them anymore because you're retired. You could put them at a consignment shop. You get them cleaned, and then you take them there and you talk to the owner and you tell her, okay, I want this much for this suit. She marks it up, and they, usually they'll coach you on what a good price would be, what sells in their store, what the price point is that they sell in the store. And then she gives you a receipt for your item. Let's say it's a suit. She gives you a receipt, and then she will sell it. And when it sells, she'll take her cut and give you your cut, and done. You don't have to pay for a retail space. You don't have to worry about advertising or marketing. You just put your things in there, and then they sit there until they sell. Hopefully they sell. And so that is putting your items in a consignment shop. So that's not really like a business, but it's a way to make some extra money. You could turn it into a business if you could, if you're a really good hunter and you could find some really good stuff in like a clearance rack or in another thrift shop. You like one time, and this is how I found out I was allergic to rabbit hair. I went to Salvation Army, or maybe it was Goodwill. I went to Goodwill to buy, my friends and I were in college. We didn't make a lot of money. I worked at McDonald's and wanted to get some new outfits because we love to go clubbing. I went clubbing every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. I'm that girl. Thank you. You may not look like it, but she was. So we would go to Goodwill and we would look for new outfits that we could wear to the club. And here's silly me. I found this Angora dress. It was super pretty and it was very soft. And, you wear that thing to a nightclub in Hawaii, it's already hot. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Wearing a sweater to a club with all the lights and everything, it was super hot. And then I just started getting like this allergic reaction. I didn't connect it to the dress until I had it on for a few hours, but my eyes started getting super itchy and I was sneezing. My nose was itchy. I'm like, what is happening? What's going on? Am I catching a cold? No, sister's allergic to rabbit hair. Okay. And I didn't know. I read the label like, ooh, Angora, that sounds fancy. Angora is a type of rabbit, honey. Okay, so that's just a side jaunt story I thought you would enjoy, but you could go to Goodwill and buy some things like an Angora sweater dress, probably worth, a lot more than what I paid for it, but you could take it to a consignment shop and you could sell it. How's that? That sounds pretty good. And let's see, what else do I have in my little bag of tricks? That's all the ones that I thought was pretty good. Oh, another one could be retail consultancy. Now, this is, I think, would be for like managerial level people, where you have experience from the floor all the way to management, managing inventory, things like that. You could be a retail consultant and you could consult not really these big box stores or like the big chain stores or like, like the Victoria's Secrets or anything like that, because they have their own in-house people that they have. But for like a smaller retail place, you could go in and they could hire you to give them consulting on like the layout of your store, or if they want to, you want to make recommendations on how they can, renovate or and improve the flow, the shopping flow, because there's a psychology to retail. I don't know if you know this, but that's how they get you to spend more money, that there's a psychology to it. And if you understand that and you know how it works, you can be a consultant to some of these smaller retail stores and help them improve their conversion and help them improve their sales. And if you do a great job, they can recommend you to their friends, right? And so that's about it. So if you are in retail at the moment, or if that was your career and you're retired or bored, or you're like, okay, I'm not making enough money, I would love to go on a trip, I want to take a cruise, whatever, I want to go to Europe, you can do some of these things really as a side job or a side business and make some extra money, because nobody ever sneezed at extra money, right? Let's be honest. Okay, so that's it. That's what I had to share for today. I hope you enjoyed what I had to share and maybe got some things that you can, take to the next level and start a little business for yourself. I would love for you to comment and say, hey, Annie, I started this kind of a business and I need some help or whatever, because I do have a marketing firm. That's what I do for full time. And as you're watching me, it's just like in the evening already, and I'm done with my work. So now I'm doing my own side business and working on my retirement business. So I'm doing what I am touting for you to do. So anyways, that's all I had to share for today. I really hope you enjoyed yourself, and I really hope that you go ahead and watch the next video. I'm going to put an end card on this, so where it has that little pop-up thing that says, hey, watch Annie's next video. So I'm improving my channel as I do this day after day after day. Well, my 30-day challenge, I'm over 2 weeks now, so I'm super happy about that. All right, well, I will shut up now. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I'll see you again. Bye for now.